In case you didn't know, around 30 people have been reported missing in South Dakota since New Year's Eve. Their ages range between 9 years old to 45 years old, but they are mostly Native American kids. Just yesterday, 28th of January 2023, Donovan Hines, 14 years old, was reported missing. Then we have 15 years old Grace LaRue, missing since the 27th of January. In the same day, we have another two kids, 14-year-old Blessing Obarmanocol and 17-year-old Jeffrey Reyes Lopez. 16-year-old Joseph Robinson has been missing since the 26th of January. 15-year-old Maya Top Bear and 20-year-old Wallace Little have been missing since the 25th of January. 17-year-old Xavier Phillips and 15-year-old Lola Battalion have been missing since the 23rd of January. 19-year-old Sierra Dew was reported missing on the 22nd of January. 17-year-old Stormy Spotted Elk and 15-year-old Jacia Morrison have been reported missing since the 21st. 17-year-old Danny White has been missing since the 19th of January. 13-year-old Jake Moore has been missing since the 17th of January. 16-year-old Emma Haska was reported missing on the 16th. There are two kids that have been reported missing on the 14th of January, and these are 15-year-old Delbert Bad Milk and 13-year-old Anthony Bad Milk. 15-year-old Janae Mitchell has been reported missing on the 13th. 17-year-old Janaya Farmer has been reported missing on the 12th of January. 17-year-old Diego Perez was reported missing on the 10th. On the 7th of January, 17-year-old Honore Little Bear has been reported missing, and the previous day, on the 6th of January, 15-year-old Laya Adams went missing. 16-year-old Ray Pena was reported missing since the 5th of January. 17-year-old Mercedes Johnson has been missing since the 4th of January. Prairie Crow was reported missing on the 3rd of January, and she is 16 years old. And 23-year-old Bobby Miller was last seen on the 1st of January this year. Guys, there are 26 people missing in 2023 alone. That's less than a full month. What's going on? But that's not all. Let's go back and see what happened in 2022, because I was shocked. 16-year-old Gracelia Janice went missing on the 31st of December. A day earlier, 16-year-old Terrence McCrae went missing. 28-year-old Bo Durran was last seen on the 29th of December. 14-year-old Jaslina Dreaming Bear went missing on the 28th. 16-year-old Wanaka Rowland went missing on the 26th of December. 37 years old Jennifer Reeves Erickson was last seen on the 16th of December. 16-year-old Stella Eagletail went missing on the 16th. Dwight Green went missing on the 14th of December. He is now 16 years old. 51 years old Dwayne Yellowcloud went missing on the 12th of December. Tavia Loans was last seen on the 2nd of December, and she is now 16 years old. 16-year-old Candido Flores Antonio went missing on the 28th of November, and in the same day, 17-year-old Destiny Herring was last seen. Just 2 days earlier, 15-year-old Juanito Perez was reported missing. 22-year-old Arena Crenshaw was last seen on 18th of November, and on the 17th of November, two kids disappeared. Darvin Pakaichen, 15 years old, and Riley Dillon, 17 years old. Another two people were last seen on 11th of November, 27-year-old Marceleno Lira and 17-year-old Astrid Estrada Siciliano. Both 16-year-old Ryan Eagleball and 17-year-old Anselma Chahal Velasquez went missing on the 7th of November. 34-year-old Jacqueline Rosas was last seen on the 6th of November. 8-year-old Alsa and 6-year-old Alicia's Left Handball went missing on the 4th of November. And 2 days earlier, on the 2nd of November, 15-year-old Luis Gallego Jr. was last seen. In the month of October, we have quite a few people missing as well. 17-year-old Alejandro Peña Navarro, 14-year-old Quinton Maldonado, 14-year-old Annalise Chin, 14-year-old Kiana Two Bulls, 17-year-old Amelia Bordeaux, 16-year-old Lamia Hislaw, 16 years old Corey Redcloud, 17-year-old Alexis West, 15-year-old Angelo Joseph, 14-year-old Alexa Mack, 16-year-old Xavier Twiss, 16-year-old Madison Carroll, and then going in September we have 13-year-old Eilina Jones, 38-year-old Christina Redcloud. In August, two people have been reported missing, 53-year-old Mark Jones and 2-year-old Latavius McCullough. 55-year-old Ira Stoneman went missing on the 1st of July. 16-year-old Danielle Richards went missing on the 24th of June. 2 kids missing in May. 13-year-old Legion Cisneros and 17-year-old Beverly Heminger. 3 people missing since April. Avery Bisonette, 13-year-old. Joanne Hoof, which was just a few months old. And 13-year-old Avery Whirlwind Horse. 38-year-old Juanita Dumarce was reported missing on the 20th of March 2022. 57-year-old Jeffrey Fiala went missing on the 24th of February 2022. 15-year-old Evelyn Sandoval went missing on the 22nd of February 2022. And 32-year-old Michael Wright was reported missing on the 9th of February 2022. Do you see what I mean? 90% of these are kids and teenagers. How is this even real? How is this not on every news channel out there? There were even more kids that went missing starting December 2022, but some of them have been found alive and well, and that's why the theory that they just ran away has been pushed out. But come on, are you telling me that all of them ran away? All of them ran away? Another theory was that they were persuaded to leave their homes behind by online child predators, and that might actually be the case. The thing is, if that really is the situation, doesn't this mean that there is some sort of a criminal group behind all of this? What is happening? But wait, there's more. Let's take a look at the people that went missing back in 2021 in South Dakota. You'll see a pattern here. We have 16-year-old Anissa Nace, 16-year-old Pierce Goings, 17-year-old Kyla St. John, 14-year-old Jader Bellorin Hernandez, 63-year-old David Winter, 15-year-old Jocelyn Ramos Escobar, 14-year-old Sierna Contreras, 30-year-old Susan Fasteagle, 50-year-old Verdell Brown Bull Sr., 14-year-old K. John Watkins, and then going in 2020, we have 14-year-old Mackenzie Antelope, 12-year-old Luciana Medicine Crow, 17-year-old Toriana Bonanon, 42-year-old Mary Stuke, 16-year-old Dominic Alberts, 45-year-old Eugene Prince. The list goes on, my friends. It does not stop here. I don't know about you, but I have a very bad feeling about this. Something just isn't right here. I feel like something very ugly is happening in this area. The fact that these are mostly Native American people that have been reported missing just adds to the eerie feeling that I have regarding this. People have been talking about this online, and some of them who are actually from South Dakota are saying that nothing is shown in the news. I want to know, if you guys live in South Dakota, what do you hear in the news? Please leave a comment and let us know what is the actual situation. What is the level of info that reaches the public? This person commented in a thread on Web Sleuths. So you can see that this was from the 21st of January 2023. I decided to leave out the name because I felt like it's better this way. I live in South Dakota, and one of the missing, an adult male, is missing from my town, and I haven't read or seen word one about any of these cases in the media. I was so surprised when I saw this. Let's take a look at this post as well. This is from TikTok, and I warn you, it is heartbreaking.
Okay, everybody, I want to get this video out there as soon as I can right now. This is very urgent. There's Emma Huska is missing out of Rapid City, South Dakota. I'm here with her father, who is very concerned about his daughter here, and would like to share some words with you guys on updates on where she's at. Last time that you seen her.
Yep. Last time I saw her was Monday morning, 4:40 in the morning, January 16th. At Lake Park Campground in Rapid City, South Dakota. I noticed her gone about 10:30 in the morning, so I came home. I noticed, yeah. And so she could have left anywhere between 4:40 in the morning and 10:30 in the morning. The last person that I knew she had contact with was her nanny on Sunday afternoon. But no one's seen her since. She's 5'6", 200 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes, has piercings in her nose, septum, tongue piercing, gum piercing. She also has a tattoo of a spider web on her hand, and probably dyed hair, half black, half red.
Possibly could have dyed it again.
Yep, right.
I think the most visible is like her piercings.
Piercings.
She's got dimples. And she has dimples. If you guys can please just share this video out, and here's the phone numbers right here. Screenshot this. The phone numbers for the Rapid City Police Department, the father's phone number, the mother, and also the search team. I appreciate it. And the report number is 232000696. Okay, you guys. Thank you.
This needs to be heavily researched by the authorities, and maybe they are actually doing their job in the background. But please, if you can, share this on your social media, raise awareness. There is not much that we can do, but we can try to get this message out there so that if anyone sees any of the kids that are reported missing, they can contact the police department. That was pretty much all the info that I was able to gather from online sources. In case you happen to know anything else, or if you have any more details, leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you like the channel. See you next time. Bye bye.